Good morning, everybody. My name is Jocelyn B. Alfeche. I am an accredited competency assessor of Computer System Servicing NC2. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our AC manager, Mr. Jomichel Pedrosa, our AC processing officer, Ms. Josie Fernandez from Tibet Personnel, and our TESDA representative, Ms. Laika Mendoza. Good morning to all of you guys. You do not have to worry about their presence today because they are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. They will not assess you. Okay, so before we start, let me check first your attendance. Please sign your name and signature. Thank you. And please present to me your admission slip once your name is called. Ms. Fernandez. Thank you. Ms. Cruza. Thank you. And Mr. Makapili. Thank you very much. I have here with me your accomplished self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the units of competency enumerated in this qualification. Today, I will be administering the assessment. So an assessment is a way of collecting evidence and making judgment whether competency has been achieved. I will be collecting evidences through tasks performed, by demonstration and oral questioning. These assessment methods will help me ensure your underpinning knowledge and skills on computer system servicing. The qualification or units of competencies to be assessed is the basic, common, and core competencies. We will just be assessing core, but basic and the common will be currently assessed during the integrating of core competencies. The core competencies will be assessed based on the following. COC1, that is the install and configure computer system. COC2, set up computer networks. COC3, set up computer servers. And lastly, COC4, maintain and repair computer systems and networks. For your personal needs, the comfort room is located at the ground floor beside the computer laboratory floor. You can also eat in our canteen at the ground floor. And also, does anybody here who has physical difficulty or health issue such as hypertension or diabetes? Please tell me so that I can assist you later on. Okay? If you have difficulty in understanding the given instructions, please don't hesitate to call my attention because I am more than willing to explain and translate it to you. And if you have concerns, clarifications, and questions, please raise your hand so that I can answer. And once the assessment has already started, please refrain from asking questions because it's no longer allowed. In addition to that, once the assessment has already started, cell phones are not allowed in the assessment area. Please turn off your cell phones and put it in your bag. As we go along with our assessment, please observe safety practices. Also, when accidents happen or occur, please call my attention immediately so I can give you first aid. When the need arises, remember that our first aid kit is located at the right side of the assessment area. In doing the activity, kindly observe health and sanitary practices. Me as an assessor, my role is just to observe and write down what I have observed during the assessment. But as an assessor, I have the right to stop the assessment if I observed any untoward behavior, especially if it can harm the other candidates or it may result to loss of property or lives. After the assessment, and you have found to be not yet competent, don't worry about it because you can be reassessed anytime at your convenience. In case the reassess are full qualifications, you need to undergo the entire assessment process again. However, if you have found to be competent in some areas of the qualifications, you have to be reassessed to the areas of competencies you have found to be not yet competent. If you have failed 2 consecutive assessments, you will be advised to get refresher course before you can apply for reassessment. Okay? In case you are not satisfied with the result, you can file an appeal. So you can send your letter to the TESDA Provincial Office addressed to our TESDA Director. And if you have found to be competent for the insurance of this national certificate, you can claim your national certificate within 5 working days. Just bring 50 pesos for the processing fee and 1 passport size picture with white background. With the result of the assessment, we observe confidentiality. This is to ensure your integrity. This result is only made available to the right personnel and to the institution where you had your actual training. Lastly, may I remind everyone to please refrain giving information outside regarding the process of the assessment. Now, do you have any other questions? Since you don't have any questions, I will now give you your specific instructions. So please read the instructions carefully. Please ask me if ever you don't understand something. So I may be able to translate or rephrase the instruction for your convenience.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions? If none, I would like to assign you, Ms. Fernandez, to be our first candidate, Mr. Makapili to be our second candidate, and Ms. Cruza to be our third candidate. Okay, so candidate number 1, please proceed to the assessment area. Using the materials, tools, and equipment, you are required to perform the task within 5 hours. I will be observing you while you are performing the task. After your demonstration, I will ask you some questions related to your demonstration. You may call me when there is a need for me to translate or explain items for clarifications. After the questioning portion, I will give you feedback about your performance. Okay, does any of you have any other questions or clarifications? If none, you may start now. Alright, Ms. Laika May Cruza, how does the assessment?
Good.
It's good. Okay. Well, you perform the task within the standard requirements of the qualifications. Therefore, you are competent enough to receive your national certificate of competency in computer system servicing in the provincial office. Congratulations. How about you, Ms. Fernandez? How does the assessment went for you?
It's fine.
Okay. I am sorry, but you are not able to perform with the standard requirements of the qualifications. You have to review or practice the activities related to the competency requirement of computer system servicing in C2. You can come back after a month for your assessment or when you feel you're ready enough and that you are acquired the confidence. Don't worry, you will only be assessed on the part of the activity that you were found to be incompetent. However, if you are not satisfied with my decision, you can write a letter of appeal within 24 hours. Just address to the TESDA Director. But if you agree, you may affix your signature here. How will you pass next time? Okay, I will look forward to that. Thank you. Okay, candidates, that would be all. Thank you and congratulations.